So I'm here at the Orange County Fairgrounds doing a little ride through. This is what we call the Eastern States 200 weekend. It's a race that's been going on here for 61 years at the fairgrounds. It's been here since the 1850s. Racing started here in the 1919, and we've been running this race for years. I've been at this race every year on Sunday at least since 1969. People come out, they camp, as you can see. They fill the fairgrounds with campers, race cars. Hundreds of different race cars were here over the weekend. I know a lot of people on this channel watch me for rock and roll, but this is part of my lifestyle too. Going to the races. So I figured I'd do a little ride through the campground area, which is the fairgrounds proper. The rides and whatnot are here during the summer. And head on to do a walk through the pit area and whatnot. There's a whole other aisle of camping down here. And there's rumors at the fairgrounds. Good luck today. Rumors at the fairgrounds could be sold and turned into warehouses, so this would all be ending. It would be quite tragic to lose this place, which should be a historic landmark. And here's they have a motocross track that they use all year. To the left, more camping, and then we will take you guys on a walk through the pit area and the concession area today. And it is my consecutive since 1969, as I had mentioned before. I've been here every year, so it means I'm old and a lot of tradition. I remember working jobs and having to get off and getting here just in time for the start of the race a couple times on Sunday. And this is where the racetrack is. Of course, over to the left there's a drive-in section, which I frequent a lot, where you can just pull your car in and watch the races from there. Camp, cook out, all that good stuff. We had a big party here last night, which is at a bar called the 31st Lap. It's a 30-lap race usually on a Saturday night, and they call it the 31st Lap since it's where everyone goes after the race to have a refreshment and chit-chat, talk about the races and whatever else. Hey. I am. Here's the place where we were last night, the 31st Lap. My party next week at the Twin Spins. Over here they had flags set up for the different winners over the years. What year they won. So they've done this for a few years. It's very cool. My mom's favorite driver back in the day was Rags Carter. He won in 1964. Jimmy Horton is still racing. A lot of history here, like I spoke of before. Of course, here's the concession area, where you can get all the fair food and good munchies. Drivers set up and sell their shirts out front. Oh, you knocked it down. Huh? I said, you knocked it down.
Let me put it up.
There he is. Gary fell down. He almost had too many drinks last night.
Did they race the top yesterday's?
Huh?
Did they top yesterday's race?
Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
There's the old grandstands. And we're gonna go straight into the pit area. Do the pit walk. Good morning. You weren't even at the party last night.
I talked to Pat. What's he doing? All right, go ahead.
All right, thank you, sir. The cars are lined up for today's race on the infield stretch. And I walked the Speedway. They're going to be barreling down that straightaway. Brand new grandstands that were refurbished and put in a couple years ago at the track. Mike McLaughlin, Max McLaughlin, Mike's son. Last night's winner here, Peter Britton, who comes from Australia to race modifieds with us. Won an exciting thriller last night here. Got the veteran Tim Fuller, the 19. Scooby, the shaker, Rick Laubach out of PA. Anthony Perego. We got Mike Mahaney, who we affectionately call Pots and Pans. The biggest driver ever here. Won the most races ever. Brett Hearn is here. Good morning, guys. Doing a little walkthrough here. The sensational one, Jimmy Horton, who's been racing for years. He's in the 60s.
That's nice.
It's going to be a cloudy, cool day. We got the threat of rain coming in at any time, so they're really going to try to push this through. The track should be excellent without any sunshine on it and moist conditions. So cool looking car. Brian Calabrese, upstate New York. Actually, it says Maryland on it, so. Tanner Van Doren, 60 over. Danny Creedon, who I used to travel with his dad in the 70s to races. The Atlas 66 is back with Tim McCready, one of the top drivers on dirt in the country. There were over 100 cars in the pits yesterday. I think there was 150 cars here, sportsmen and small blocks. Which is quite amazing. Today there's just big block modifieds for the most part. These are cars over here that have not qualified for today. There are several cars that have to race their way in for what you would call a B main. And they are here trying to get into the show.
And it's flowing. Right.
Not many races like this left in the country. Well, in this type of racing, a 200 lap race with a live pit stop. Uh-oh, the mayor.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, the pro stocks are here in the back stretch. Schedule for today. And we do have the pro stock division here. They're parked along the back stretch. Looks like a decent number of them here. They primarily run in upstate New York. There used to be a regular division here years ago. I don't run the place. He came back.
He said if he didn't have a free pass, he wasn't there.
Well, I didn't get him on. I didn't get a free one either.
You didn't get a free pass either?
No. Not really anymore, here and there. Yeah, I think he's here because of what's going on. Might be. We're winding down here, unfortunately.
No sale penalty this winter next year. Or the region.
I saw they took him off last night, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Makes the driver drive the car.
True.
Make it better.
I actually went there 2020 season. That was my home track. I started going there every Saturday when they shut this down.
It looks like Grasso's taking the track over. We're up there. And Deo's going to run it. It'll be Friday nights. 3 Friday nights a month. The 4th Friday night will be Georgetown.
Wow. That's interesting news. Starting next year?
Going to be tough getting down here with the short traffic.
Well, that's going to suck. Unless you leave in the afternoon and have lunch in the parking lot. Well, good talking to you, sir. We got the Martzes here from Bridgeport, PA. Trying to get into the show today. Jerry Higbee, one of the regulars, former winner of the race here in the 51. And then we've got one of the most famous drivers who's here today. He's won this race several times. He's also a driver in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, Stuart Friesen, who is not qualified and does, I believe, have a provisional, but I'm sure we'll race into this. He flew through the field last night after getting here in a private jet from Miami. And here we have Richie Urich, who has been racing here since 1962. We would call him the veteran because he is the oldest driver here. And there's Richie.
That's it. And I can give it off because I'm at the door. So.
And then I mentioned when we were pulling in about this drive-in section, which is one of the most unique things in racing. I don't know of many tracks that have such a thing, and we'll get a little view of that as we wrap up the little ride and walk through of Orange County Fair Speedway, Eastern States 200 Sunday 2022. And there is the drive-in section, and there's my pals over there. They have the two wagons. where I'm usually hanging out. And I may take a walk up there and visit them. But that's the wrap up today, I guess, for the walkthrough. Do the math, I've been here since 69, that's 2022. So how many years consecutive is it? I don't have my brain working that well this morning. It was a very late night last night. I didn't do the math, which I could, but well, thanks for watching. A little something different for the channel. It's not heavy metal related, but I like to include all things that I am interested in and share it with you on the Rock Fantasy YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.